In today's video, we're going to be showing you some of our first experiences trying Italian cuisine, and we could not be more excited because we love Italian food and we've heard some great things about the places that we're going to be visiting. So here are some first impressions.
Oh my goodness, and look at this salt.
It smells absolutely delicious.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of steam.
Today we are here at Dal Pugliese. This is a highly recommended restaurant here in the Vicenza area. We're really excited to give it a try.
I think you go in there. No, they're bringing you a chair. Are you excited to eat? Do you have a fancy plate? Yeah, they don't cater, huh, to plastic plates. Not for the babies. Did you get some juice? Yes. Already, this is the fastest service we've received since being here in Italy and sitting down, which is very nice with our kids. The Italians are great at ordering the kids stuff first and bringing it out.
For half?
Do you want half pasta and one meatball?
See.
Before we get our food and share with you what we ordered, we wanted to talk about this restaurant. So the name of the restaurant is very telling. The food is based off of the cuisine in the Puglia region. And we haven't been to that area, it's on our bucket list, but we're excited to try the food. I'm sure it's gonna be excellent. The restaurant comes highly rated and it's a place that a lot of Americans recommend. So there is an English menu, but I don't think that's too off-putting. I would say in non-touristy areas, it would probably be a little off-putting if they had an English menu. However, because of the large American community here, I think they kind of are catering to that a little bit. Let's dive into what we ordered. The first antipasta that we got was melted egg yolk on stracciatella cheese, I don't know how to pronounce that cheese, with sauteed mushrooms. And Tanner got a seared octopus on rosemary mashed potatoes with olives, onions, cherry tomatoes, and celery.
While we're waiting here, this is the focaccia. It's got a nice thick crust on it and the dough is really well baked. It's even a little chewy, kind of towards the top, which is probably because of the cheese and the tomatoes, but just really well with a little bit of seasoning on top. Such a nice appetizer. Oh my goodness.
First appetizer. Second.
Lighting for the darkness.
Needed. Do you see that?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, and look at this salt. It's like very fancy, flaky salt. Oh, oh, that looks so good. Oh. That is a really great combination of flavors. The cheese is just so creamy, and everything tastes really fresh. The seasoning is really nice. Ooh, I'm feeling so fancy. This is not our typical, but it is really fun to experience like a fancy Italian restaurant and to taste some out of the world flavors already. First bite, it's true. The salt really like brings it all together at the end. The dill flavor came out so good. And I wanted to show every Italian restaurant we went to has a little bread bowl. And it's free of charge here. From what I've heard, it's not really to eat all like at the beginning. I feel like Americans, when you go out to eat, I'm thinking like Texas Roadhouse, chili, stuff like that. They'll bring you either like bread, chips and salsa, something, and you like tend to eat a decent amount of it before your meal comes. Sometimes you're not even that hungry when it comes. But here, it's great for getting all of the leftover sauces. And I don't want to let this one go to waste.
This is so good. These noodles, if you ever in Italy, you want to get them.
What do they taste like?
Nice noodles and so nice.
I ordered an eggplant parmigiano, which is going to be the first time I've had this dish here in Italy. And then they had sweet potatoes as a side menu. And anytime I see that on the menu, it's hard for me to pass it up because maybe that's just the American in me, but I miss sweet potatoes.
And for my main course, I ordered the tagliolini with shrimp and chestnut on bread cream, crunchy lemon, and major crumble. I don't know if major crumble is technically the right translation, but it sounded amazing. And I asked her because I actually had chosen the shrimp for both the antipasto and the main course, but then I switched it to the seared octopus so that I didn't have shrimp and shrimp. I'm really, really excited. But I actually forgot to order the sweet potato fries, so I'm gonna order those soon. All right, as I'm dipping into my tagliolini, I wanted to say that the octopus that I had was really well cooked. It didn't have like a very fishy flavor to it, and it had just a little bit of like browning on the outside. Honestly, really good, but Risa's definitely won the cake for appetizers. As I mentioned before, I have the shrimp tagliolini, which is the type of noodle here, and it has some breadcrumbs on top, and it smells absolutely delicious. So I'm just gonna go right here, do a little twirl.
That doesn't smell good.
You don't think so, huh? Really well cooked. The noodles are cooked with a little bit of chewiness on them, not too much. And then the breadcrumbs add a nice texture. Really well cooked, not rubbery at all.
How are you supposed to eat it? I wonder if you like wrap the noodles around a fork.
We're just talking about what is the proper way to eat the noodles. Coming from Japan where we had ramen so often, it was very common and acceptable to just slurp. So we've thought about it, and we probably need to look up the etiquette a little bit more. If just twisting the noodles around the fork is the right way to do it, or cutting them, or what? A mixture of both? Let us know. Eat it.
Can you get it? For a little bit of a scene right there. I know I said this was my first time having this here in Italy, but I think this is my first time having eggplant parmesan ever. So I might not be the best judge, but I definitely think I'll be able to tell if it's tasty or not. I also feel like there's like kind of a yellow cheese here, so I'm like, is there a cheddar cheese or a similar? Anyways, yeah, it's really good. Cheesy is like the overall flavor. The eggplant's nice, like it's very, I don't want to say soggy because that makes it sound bad, but it's like it doesn't have much texture to it. It's just like an easy bite, which is nice. It's very like hearty. It's kind of giving me like comfort food vibes. Very good. Just, you gotta have like an appetite for it. Only positive things we have to say. Honestly, my stomach is so satisfied. That was delicious. Unfortunately, we had no room for the come dolce. I wish we would have, because I'm sure the desserts would have been amazing. But another time. We've had some new faces here on this channel. We're so happy that you're here. And some of you guys have also stated that you're kind of around this area. So if that's the case, type in your favorite restaurant. We would love to try some more amazing Italian food. We made it here to our last Italian restaurant on this food video. This view is amazing. We're very excited about this location because not only does it come with amazing ratings, but it's an agritissimo. I think I said that right. From what we're understanding, it's like a hotel. People come to stay here, but there's also a restaurant on site. And from what we've heard, everything that they're serving here is basically like made on site. A lot of times the products are gonna come from their garden. They might have animals. It's just very like, from the word, right, agritissimo, you would assume like agriculture and tourism. So it's kind of a mixture of that. We've heard that they're the place to go and try some like homemade, amazing Italian food. So let's go in and explore. This is our very first time trying out one of these places, and we just are so excited.
That's what we want.
Look at this. We're figuring it out.
Now this restaurant, as you guys can tell, it is very fancy. This is not normally the place we would come to, especially with the kids, but we've heard that the food is amazing. And so we've got reservations and we're the first ones here today. For today we got 2 antipasti. We got one that was a pumpkin flan and the other one is like salami with some other sides on it. They both sounded amazing. And for the girls we got like a basic pasta and they'll try some of ours.
You share the cheese after.
We're most excited for the truffle risotto here. They have had a great reviews online and we absolutely loved the risotto we had just like a week or so ago. So we're really looking forward to having it again.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of steam.
What is, I don't
It smells so good.
It smells like.
Oftentimes with the risotto, we've learned you have to order 2 portions, 2 servings wise, because it takes a lot of time and preparation to make them. So Tanner and I both got risotto.
Do you want some of my noodles?
Do you want some of my rice?
No, I'm done. That's not.
Okay. Right now I think I'm gonna have some of my risotto now.
I think she's enjoying it, safe to say.
It's really, really good. The rice is still like a little bit of like texture in it, not too soft. The sauce is really creamy and the truffle flavor is just like so good. It's a hearty meal for sure, but one I love.
This is so good. And if you come here, you should get it. If you want orange juice, you can get it. It's so good.
Both are not on the menu, huh? You have to be a kid and request it.
And we got sparkling water. Frizzante.
Mille foglie. We had this for the first time in Greece and fell in love with it. And this one looks really different, but really great. You can do it!
Look at me.
Good job!
This is my heart of vanilla.
Yeah, but look at it. Good job, Sissy. Well, after leaving the restaurant, we are feeling quite satisfied with the meal today and all of the other meals that we've had thus far. Italian food is just very familiar on so many levels, and today's flavors were just really excellent. We ended out the meal with 2 excellent dessert options, a creme brulee and a mille foglie, and honestly, both were really good. The creme brulee was the most surprising to us between them. Risa was trying to explain it to me as a very authentic and like deep pistachio flavor with I don't know, the texture was just really good, like creamed together with sugar, and then of course the brown sugar glaze on top. Really fun flavors and just another great way to have an amazing meal here in Italy. Thank you so much for joining today. This has been a really fun experience for us as we've tried different foods here in our region, in Veneto, in Vicenza, and we hope you guys will continue staying along. Be sure to watch our other videos of our life here in Vicenza and our time getting to explore and integrate ourselves here in Italy. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and we'll see you on the next video.